So y'all, I really had to like check myself and realize something. I was like asking God, like, okay, what's the plan? Like, what we doing? Type of thing. But I had to understand why God wouldn't tell me the plan. Like, I feel like sometimes we get frustrated and we want to know what the plan is before we even take a step in that direction. Like, what's the plan? What we doing? Like, where is this gonna end up? How we finna do this? We want the play by play instructions before we even take one foot in that direction. And I realized that God wasn't telling me what the full plan was because of my intention. My intentions for asking what the plan was, it wasn't to see what I needed to do. No, it had nothing to do with that. It was to see it was to see if his plan sound better than my plan. Like, let me hear what you got. I'm gonna say what I got, and we gonna see who plan sound better. Like, but when you walking with God, it don't work like that. It's not where this is a group project and you get to put your input in and all of that there. Like, no, you just gotta follow the instructions. So God was just like giving me my next instructions, my next set of instructions, and I wouldn't do it because I didn't see a point. I'm like, what? Why would I do that? Like, what does that have to do with anything? What is the plan? Because this not, I don't understand where this is going. Like, I didn't see where the plan was gonna ultimately end up. Like, I didn't know what was gonna happen from what he was telling me to do. It didn't make no sense. I was just like, maybe that's not God. Maybe it's just me just thinking of stuff. But it's like, girl, you is not that good. Like, you're not that great. If this was up to you, honey, you would have came up with some raggedy plan that only benefited you, nobody else around you. Like, if I'm being honest. So I feel like God was telling me, like, girl, you steady asking me the wrong question. Like, you steady want to know what the end all be all is. Like, if I take this path, where am I going with it? Like, where is it gonna take me to? And he wasn't answering me, y'all. So I just kind of stayed stuck and I just didn't do nothing. And then it gets to this point where you gotta make a move. Like, there's no other option. You have to make a move. And eventually you do what it is God's telling you to do. Cause you like, okay, well, I tried all of these other things that I could think of, and none of these things work. So let me just try your idea next. Like, let me just try this idea right here. And that's where I was going 100% wrong at. It's like, girl, when you fully surrender to the process, when you fully surrender to God, to his plan, to what it is that he's telling you to do, you don't ask what's the overall plan. You just kind of ask him, okay, God, what you need from me today? What you need me to do today? Like, what we on today? What we doing type of thing for today? What step do I need to take today? Like, what do you need from me right now at this moment? Like, you start to ask different questions. And in a way, I feel like we were kind of taught to always have a plan. Like, when we was in school and we have to make our goals, they want to know, like, what's your goal for the next 5 years? How you gonna accomplish this goal? What's the steps to accomplishing this goal? And da da da. Da. And yeah, although they may be helpful in like the school aspect of things, it just doesn't work in real life when you are partnering with God on a specific thing. Like, of course, you can go to Him with your dreams, your goals, your desires, and things like that, but you have to be flexible. You have to be ready to pivot at any moment because you might want to do this thing right now. And then in the future, you change your mind, and God is planning. He already knows what the future holds for you. So He's going to put you on the best path for you. And at this moment, you may feel like the path that you want to take is the best path, but it may not be the best path for you in the long run. So I feel like that's a lesson that I had to learn, y'all, recently, like real recent, is to trust the process. And if you're going to fully surrender to God's plan, fully surrender to the plan. Like, stop trying to put your little 2 cents in, like, you saying go left, but going right is looking real fine and good. Like, I don't think I should go to the left because the right look better. Like, you couldn't be asking God what's the end all be all plan if you already have it set in your mind that you may have a better plan because you're trying to compromise. You're trying to be like, okay, well, if your plan don't sound as good as mine, then I'm just gonna go with my plan. Like, just go with your plan then. Go with your plan, watch it fail, and then have to backtrack like I did and have to go with the way that God is telling you to go. It is scary. It does feel like you just walking child and you really don't know where you going. You just like, I just know I'm following God. I just know I'm trusting him. I just know I got faith in what he telling me to do. Like, I don't know what this gonna look like 5 years from now. I don't know. So please don't ask me what's my 5-year plan because baby, I don't know. Like, just like for instance, God telling me to go back to school. Y'all. School is really dragging me by my hair and it's like I'm stressed out. But I know that God has a plan. I know he didn't tell me to go back to school for no reason. But had God told me what the plan was gonna be ahead of time, like if he would have been like, go back to school, you're gonna be struggling on some of your exams, you're gonna get good grades, but it's gonna be hard. You finna have to spend 6, 7 hours studying, doing classwork, all of this stuff. You're not gonna have much time to go out, kick it with your friends, do none of that. On top of that, you're gonna have a full-time job that you're working. On top of that, I want you to get on YouTube and, just vent, use YouTube to vent, tell people how you feeling, whatever the case may be. Like, had God told me that's what the plan was, you think I would enroll to school? Baby, please. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You said I'm gonna spend how many hours doing who? Oh, nah. Nah, see, because that's gonna cut into my time while I'm trying to go do something else. And although I still don't know what the end goal is or what the plan was for me to go back to school, I don't know exactly why God sent me back to school, but I mean, you just really got to trust the process. Like, it could be to help me discipline myself. Like, I would have, if he would have said, oh, yeah, I'm going to send you back to school so you can learn discipline, I would have just been like, oh, I know I could learn discipline like this, like this, like this. Like, I would have came up with so many other ways that would not have been as effective as the way that I'm doing it now. Like, because with school, you have to be disciplined, especially when you got a full-time job and you in school full-time. I got a son, I'm a mom, so I'm doing that. I just got a lot going on, y'all, and I really don't have much free time to do nothing. Like, go out, kick it, do what? No, ma'am, I don't have time. I don't really got that type of time on me. But yeah. I just feel like you just really gotta trust the process, trust what it is God is telling you to do, and take the step into that direction, even if it look cloudy, even if you don't see how this is gonna benefit you in the long run. What if God is having you do something to help benefit somebody else? Like if he told you what he having you go through, all this tough stuff was just to help benefit somebody else, you would have been like, please, cause who? Baby, they gonna have to figure it out. Baby. But no, for real. Yeah, I just feel like it's just this Whopper guard is like it's not cookie cutter. This is hard. This is a challenge, baby. This is when he said pick up your cross and walk. Whew, I'm like, God, how heavy my cross is, cause it's feeling like it weigh more than me, honey. Pick up the cross and walk, child. Listen, the cross is heavy, baby. The cross is crossing. Okay, like, can I pick up a different cross? Did I pick up the wrong one? Because this one a little heavy. It's getting a little heavy, child. But no, for real. Um, I don't know. Maybe I just need to stop always feeling like I got a better plan. Like, how is your plan better compared to what God is telling you the plan or you should do? Or how do you feel like you could even come up with a plan better than what he has? Like, I don't know what made me even feel like that. Like, God, let me get your plan, and then I'm gonna let you get mad because I think mine sound good. Yours, no. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I'm just on this thing, and I'm just riding till the wheels fall off, and we gonna figure it out on our way. You feel me? Like, I ain't even asking God what we finna do 10 years from now, God. How this finna benefit me 5 years from now? Like, I ain't even asking them questions no more. I'm glad that my schedule is the way that it is because I'm super busy. I don't really have time to like entertain nothing else. So I am happy about that. But yeah, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and run my little mouth for a little second. I pray that everybody out there is having a good night. And I pray that this video encourages you to just take that step in that direction and stop asking God, what's the plan before you get up and do something, okay? Don't be like me, okay? Don't do that. Cause baby, you're gonna be backtracking and backtracking and backtracking and trying a bunch of different plans. It's not working, everything failing, girl. Listen. Don't do it. But yeah, that was all I have for y'all tonight. I will be back to check on y'all soon. Bye.